Welcome back to Universe. I'm Andrew,
Hi, I'm Tiffany.
and we're playing Chapter 2 of Wonder Book. So if you missed Chapter 1, definitely go back and find Chapter 1 because this tree was not open yet. And now we are in Oneria, and I'm playing Sid again, and Tiffany's playing Tina again. And I guess let's just get started.
Yay!
All right, so it says Chapter 2 Lost in the Woods. All right. The story so far. You and your friends found a secret room in an old tower and were attacked by dark creatures called worms, but a dragon named Eidolon saved you. Then, in haste, Eidolon sent you into a magic book, the Wonder Book, to save Oneria, his kingdom. You are floating in the darkness when you hear Eidolon's voice. By the way, that said that Eidolon saved us, but I remember very distinctly that we saved Eidolon from the treasure chest that he had been trapped in.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like we're getting credit misassigned here. We definitely fought up a bunch of worms and then freed him. And then it says he helped us. It's not quite right. Heroes, can you hear me? You are currently traveling through space-time and will soon land in Oneria. I am banished from the Wonder Book. Thus I am using my powers to communicate and guide you, but I don't have much energy left. My dragon subjects and I were assaulted by my brother Crag. He sent his army of worms from the underworld, overthrowing me. I need your help. Yeah, see, we're just helping Eidolon the whole time.
Sure.
This is not. Says the heroes, each player takes their hero card and miniature and places the indicated number of health on their hero card. So I did skip ahead and saw that part. So we've got our health already set. Sid has 5 and Tina has 4. You find yourselves in an unfamiliar forest, slightly motion sick after the trip. A giant tree towers on the horizon, and you can hear a magma stream that bubbles near you. Open the book in the center of the table so everybody can easily see the page to the right of the tree. Each player places their hero in the area shown. Okay, and we've done that already. Set up the supply, shuffle the shred and worm decks, and place these components next to the book. We did that. We've got 5 time face up and 5 time face down. We've got 4 worms. Place 3 worms from the supply and the next 4 interaction cards as shown without turning them over. So it looks like 1 here and 2 in this space here. Then I need to get some of these cards out. Okay, we need to investigate the tall grass back here. Investigate the dark mushrooms back here. Investigate the dark portal over here. And investigate the flowers over here. So I'm not sure what's going to end up on camera, but this dark portal space is going to has a card associated with it, and this flower space here has a card associated with it. Then it says, the Tree of Dreams. Eidolon's voice resonates in your mind. Do you see a majestic tree? That's the Tree of Dreams, my palace. It's a stronghold guarded by my 2 most loyal champions, Vigor and Acumen. Notice the solid borders. You cannot move onto the roots beneath the majestic tree or onto the 2 rocky areas, magma and water. So you see the solid lines here, which means we can't move up onto the tree. We can't go this way into the magma. And there's another solid line back here, which blocks. So we're pretty much going to be on this side of the board only.
Okay.
Eidolon says, despite my guardians, my evil brother Crag managed to sneak in and ambush me, banishing me from Oneria. Then his dark army wreaked havoc on my kingdom. No one was spared. But wait, I can sense one of my champions. Vigor is near you. His presence is very weak, but he is alive. Find him before it's too late. Take the next 3 cards without turning them over and place them in a stack as shown. So it'd be these 3. All right, so I guess I'll put this one right here as a stack. I think it's got a picture of the bushes here, which is the space the 2 worms are on. And it says to interact with this, your hero must be in this area. So You can see the bushes and that wording there, picture of that space. Now keep playing as follows. Player's phase, each hero takes 3 actions. Then enemy phase, reveal the top card of the worm deck and play its effects. Worms spawn in the dark vortex at the top right corner of the book. So worms will spawn out there. The goal is to rescue Vigor. But we don't know how to do that, so we'll have to start investigating. Also have to start fighting those worms. So it looks like the worms are in a space directly adjacent to us.
We have to run.
Run toward them or run away? Because we can't run away. We're trapped by the magma.
Okay, we have to fight.
You want me to start out by trying to shoot them? All right, so as a reminder, I'm going to be using one of my 3 actions to attack. And I'm going to use that left ink shot attack there. The right thing is a skill, which would require a shard, which I don't have. So I'm going to roll 2 dice and then choose a worm in my area or an adjacent area. And for each hit on the dice, I'll deal 1 damage. And the hits are 50-50 with the misses. So let's get 3 of those dice out. 2 of them I will roll. Ooh, and 2 hits. I'm good at this game still. So I can take out 1 by dealing 2 damage to it. That's how much damage it takes to take out a worm. And that was one of my 3 actions. So I can shoot again, perhaps. 1 hit will stun it. Begs the question, do I attack a 3rd time? Or I could re-roll. I could pay a heart to re-roll. But I don't... Or I can what? Attack again? Alright, I'll use my 3rd action to attack. Oh, 2 misses. So I can end my turn or I can spend a heart to re-roll.
End your turn.
Alright, I'm done. So it's Tina's turn. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna first probably attack.
Alright, so Tina has 1 die. But if she hits, she also gets to heal somebody. Although neither of us has taken any damage yet.
Oh, yes.
1 hit will finish off that worm. So 1 hit will stun it, which it would have to take an action to recover from. But 2 hits will take it off the table. You have 2 more actions, so you could move into that.
Move 2.
Move 2?
Yeah, right?
Well, if you move here, you have the option of interacting and investigate the bushes. Or you can move again and maybe move...
No, I'm gonna investigate every section. I'm not gonna jump around.
Okay, so we're gonna investigate the bushes. So we can take this stack of 3 cards here and flip this one over. It says, a wounded creature is hiding under the bushes. As you get closer, you realize that he is another dragon. Is your hero the only miniature currently in the bushes area? Yes. You are alone right now. So you quietly get closer. The dragon seems to sense your good intentions and tries to stand up to show you where he is hurt. He is bleeding badly. He needs your help. Do not remove your hero from the bushes area. Gently pull the tail of the dragon to open the pop-up and try to make the hero slide onto a nearby area. Whenever the hero jumps down the bushes, immediately stop pulling and check its base. If it is left in contact with at least some green grass, soft landing, stand it up. Otherwise, ouch, the hero faints and is knocked out. Either way, now observe the dragon and try to answer this question. Which part of his body is wounded? All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Wait, let me...
Pull that. Oh, there she goes. No! All right. Is your base... You have to stop, and we have to see, is your base touching any grass?
Well...
Looks like we're touching some grass over here.
Well, which means I'm still good, right?
Which means you got a soft landing, so stand it up. I guess you're in this space here. And now observe the dragon and try to answer this question. Which part of its body is wounded? All right, so do you want to just pull it now? You can just open it and see what that dragon looks like.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. I guess let's move you out of the way.
Wow.
To stay open there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, which part of him is wounded?
Oh, oh, it's actually on the right side. Is that the blood right here?
Yeah, so there is the blood on his leg, his right hind leg. All right. Let's see what it has to say. He is wounded in his right rear paw. Did you guess correctly?
Yes.
You did. I wouldn't really call it a guess. You spotted it. I cannot stand up. I need magic to heal. Please find a hive of magical dragon bees. Either way, close the green dragon's pop-up by gently pushing the dragon's tail into the book. So he's all gone now.
Interesting.
To interact with this, use 2 sparks in addition to your action. So now we need to find the dragon bees, which will give us some sparks, and then we can go onto his butt and activate him again.
Okay.
But that was your third action, right? So now we have to do the enemy phase. So it is time to draw from the worm deck. So I shuffled this up. Let's see. We got Legion. So again, it's got 2 spawn symbols, which means 2 worms are going to appear. They're going to appear in this portal space. And then there's a third worm symbol, but that one has the silver glow on it. And since we're only playing with 2 players, we skip that spawn. So that is the entire villain's phase. There were no lightning bolt symbols, so none of them will do anything. So now I'm kind of far away, but I could move up and attack one time. You're kind of stranded by yourself there. I don't know if you want to investigate anything.
No, you can go first.
Okay. Well, then I'll probably help you out by attacking. So I'm going to move onto the bushes and then onto the space with you on it. And then I'm going to shoot one time and hopefully take out one of the worms. Ooh, I did 1 damage, but not 2. Yeah, I guess I won't re-roll. Just do 1 damage and stun it. Slow them down a little bit.
Yeah.
And now it's your turn.
Okay.
You want to try to finish it off, or do you want to investigate stuff?
Well, the thing is, I can try to roll the dice if I can take off one of the monster.
Okay. Yeah, I think it makes sense to try to finish that one off. Ooh, too bad. Well, I think actually it makes sense for you to re-roll that. Well, I guess it's risky because if you miss again, then you just lost a health. But if you hit, you get to do 1 damage and you get to heal the health back because of your special attack. So what do you think?
I can use my special heal.
Okay, you're going to spend a heart to re-roll it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to hold this in ransom. See what you get. Nice.
Ooh.
So you get the health back and you get to finish it off. Did you want to stun one other one or finish off the one?
No, finish off one.
All right. So now you have 2 more actions.
Maybe I can roll my dice again.
Keep attacking?
Yeah.
Sure. Ooh, another hit. All right. And then a third action.
1 more.
1 more roll.
Yeah.
Let's see what you get. Another hit. Nice. All right. So we got down to only 1 worm remaining. But it is now the enemy phase, so we will draw another worm card, which is an onslaught. Wow, this is a big attack. All right, so it's another spawn, and then they both get 3 actions. So they're going to move into our space with the first action and then hit us for 2. So I'll take 2, because every time a worm attacks a hero, they just do 1 damage. So, and then the second one will move in and do 2 damage, and we can choose every time, so should we split it up?
Sure.
All right, so you take 2 also. And now it's our turn again. Maybe you can go first this time.
Okay.
And see if you can heal us and hit them.
Okay.
Ooh, uh-oh. All right, 2 more actions.
Okay.
or you can always re-roll it for a heart, but we're down to 2 hearts now.
Okay, 1.
All right, so second action is going to hit them, and then you get to heal 1. You can heal yourself or me. All right, and then the third action, keep going. Oh, a miss. You want to risk it for a reroll?
Yeah.
All right, so spend the heart and go for that hit. Come on. Nice. All right, so you get it back, or you can give it to me, but we'll just both be at 3, and then have only 1 enemy remaining. At some point, we're gonna have to investigate, though. Maybe I'm gonna attack 1 time, but then I'm gonna go investigate something.
Okay.
So 2 dice, 1 hit will stun it, which is nice. That slows down. That takes them one of their actions. And then, should I investigate the mushrooms or the flowers or the portal?
The flower. Whatever is closer.
Whatever's closer? Yeah. Well, they're all the same distance away. That's the thing. So I'm actually going to go to the mushrooms, I think. Because it's all 1 space away.
Sure.
And that gets me closer to the tall grass. I don't know if you can see it, but there's another thing we need to investigate over there.
Yeah.
So let's see what is in the mushrooms. It says, these mushrooms are shrouded in a purple miasma. As you breathe in a little bit, strange images pervade your mind for a moment. It feels like a vision of the future. They seem dangerous.
Ooh.
I didn't know there were going to be drug mushrooms in this game. Do you want to eat them? Read both options and choose one together. Yeah? Eat them?
Yeah, try. Well, it's look pretty, so you can eat them.
Is that your philosophy for life? They look pretty, so I'm going to eat them. Look at the top card of the worm deck to foresee what will happen in the enemy's phase, then put it back. Write the corruption keyword. If you already have it, draw a shred card instead. Interesting. Okay, so should have discarded this one already. Now we get to look at the next one, which is going to be an ambush. If you have 5 face-up time or more, apply these effects. Interesting. And then get another card. So we kind of want to lose in time till we don't suffer the ambush, but I don't know if we can force ourselves to lose time before. No, I think no, because this is the last action before the enemy phase, right? Mm-hmm. So too bad we don't have a chance to look ahead. And then I need to write down corruption. All right, so now we have corruption, and we still have richness and caution from last time. And I guess that is it. So we need to do this ambush now, which says to spawn an enemy, and every enemy gets to do an action. So this enemy will just lose its stun, and the other enemy can attack or move toward either one of us. I think I'll let it come to me. But then the ambush said that we have to do another card. So we're going to have to do a poisonous blow. So it's got a silver spawn, so we skip that. And then in this phase, if there isn't any hero in the same area as an activated worm, that worm attacks a hero in an adjacent area. Basically, they get to do a ranged attack. Otherwise, it will move, and they all get to do 2 actions. So we're both getting hit for 2 damage because there's a worm in each of our areas.
I see.
So they get to attack twice, and we're both down to 1. But now it's our turn again.
Wow.
You want to investigate something or start attacking?
Well, we have to. It's very close to us, so I feel like it's best to attack them. Otherwise, we're gonna lose.
True.
Our life, you know.
But if we spend all our time attacking, they just more and more come out.
Oh.
So eventually we have to investigate.
Okay. Well, I can investigate then. I'm gonna choose the flower.
The flowers?
Yes.
So you move and then investigate.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we got. What gorgeous flowers! Their petals have golden highlights and they appear unnaturally healthy, despite the soil looking arid. Which keyword do you have? Richness or knowledge? We have richness, so these shiny flowers could be sold for a lot in your world. Flip 1 time up. Now we're up to 6 time, which is nice. But that is all the flowers did. We still have one more action. You want to move or attack?
I'm gonna attack.
Attack. All right. Point Tina at the worm over there. And that's a hit. So that will stun it, and you can heal 1. Or again, you can heal me for 1, but you may as well take it.
Here.
For me?
Yeah, for you.
Wow. Lucky me.
Sure.
All right, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to investigate the grass, though. So I'm going to move here and investigate the tall grass. Dragon bees! Special action, magical pollen. Roll 3 dice, and if at least 2 hits show up, place a spark in each area that has yellow flowers. All right, so now we have access, or I have access? Oh, I got the dragon bees. So I have the new special action of rolling 3 dice and trying to make shards appear in spaces with yellow flowers, which would be here, 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 and that's it. So I do have one more action this turn, but I feel like maybe I should use it to shoot the worm. And we can do the dragon bees later. So I'm not going to roll 3 dice yet. I'll just roll 2 for my attack, but I'm definitely going to keep these dragon bees in mind because we're going to need those. We need 2 sparks in order to use the heal the wounds action on vigor. But for now, I'm just going to attack.
Okay.
Ooh, 2 hits, so take that guy out. And that's the end of our player phase again. So worm phase, draw a card. And we got a rise. So that's going to be 2 actions each and then 2 spawns that we skip. So there's only 1 worm, so it will use its first action to recover. And its second action to move toward the nearest hero, which is Tina. But then it's out of actions. And now it is our turn again. And now I'm thinking maybe I should go first, because if I can get the crystals to appear, you can pick them up and maybe bring them to the dragon.
Okay.
So I'm going to use the dragon bees. Roll 3 dice, and we're looking for 2 hits. Uh-oh. All right, so I just looked it up, and I am allowed to use this pay a health to reroll in order to reroll the dice on a special action. But I still have 2 more actions, so I don't know if I should spend a heart for that. You know what? I want to preserve my actions, so I'm going to spend the heart, and I can keep my success and roll the 2 misses. Oh no! So, all right, I failed it, and I can only do that once per turn. So now I'm just going to have to use my second action to try again. Okay, there we go. This time I got it.
Okay.
So we get to place 1 spark in each of these 3 spaces. And I do have 1 more action, so I guess I'm just going to move closer. And now it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna roll my action.
You're going to attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
Oh, nice hit. So you get to heal and stun. All right.
Gonna do another action.
Another attack.
Yes.
Try to take that guy out and get our health back up. It's pretty powerful. Ooh, it's a miss though.
So I have to take it out.
You don't have to. You can choose if you want to re-roll it, or you can just accept the failure.
Okay. So my third option, okay, I'm gonna do 1 more.
Third action, third attack. Ooh,
Yes.
and that's a hit, so you get to heal again. And we have no worms out.
Okay.
But it is now the enemy phase, so let's see if we get a worm. It is an ambush. If there are more worms in the supply than on the board, oh no, there are, then we get a spawn, and then it gets to perform an action. And I'll have it move toward you or me?
Me, that's fine.
Toward Tina, because she's got more health.
Yeah.
But then we have to do another card. So, oh no, now it's the rise. So the third lightning bolt is skipped because it's in silver, but this is going to attack twice and take away 2 of your hearts.
Oh no.
And then we get 2 more worms out. So I don't think we can ever attack to keep them all away. They're always more gonna come. So we just have to heal vigor as fast as we can. I think maybe because I'm the stronger attacker.
So you can attack.
Maybe I should be attacking. And
For
you
me,
can...
I can look around. But they're treasure.
Yeah, so you need to pick up the sparks and then
Okay.
try to heal the dragon.
Okay. So I have to pick them all?
You have to bring 2.
Oh, okay.
So maybe you can pick up 1 this turn and 1 next round.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move here, and then I'm gonna
Attack the one that close to me.
attack the one that's close to you. Yeah. Well, I can choose who to attack after I roll.
Sure.
But yeah, I'm gonna choose that.
Help me, honey.
I'll help you. All right, 1. All right, I'm gonna attack again. All right, so I'm gonna make another attack for my 3rd action. Nice,
Ooh.
2 hits. So I can finish this one off, and I can do excess damage. I can reassign wherever I want. My 2 damage doesn't have to go to the same worm, so I can put my 2nd damage over here. And then it is your turn.
I'm gonna move to collect the germ.
Well, there's a gem in the space you're in right now.
Okay, I can collect it.
So that's 1 action to get a spark.
Okay. I'm gonna move there.
Okay, like right here next to me.
Yes.
All right. You have a 3rd action. You could pick up the 2nd spark, or you could wait until next turn and then do an attack.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay. So Tina's got 2 sparks, and it's time for the enemy phase. Got an onslaught, so that's another spawn, and then 1 action each. So these 2 are just going to come in with us. Come in for a hug, and then this one will just lose its stun status. But that's it. Get the dragon bees out in front of me here. So you could heal the wounds of vigor now if you want.
Okay.
So you want to move 2 and then 1, 2, and then do the heal the wounds. So you got to use the 2 sparks. So you can put those back in the supply. Goal fulfilled. So flip 1 time up. So we've avoided losing any time so far. If we get knocked out, if we run out of health, we lose a time. But so far we've hung on to our lives with 1. What do you think this dragon's voice sounds like?
Hello.
That's what Eidolon sounds like.
Hello.
I'm Bear, keeper of the Tree of Dreams. Thanks for helping me.
Is that a lady voice or a male voice?
It's a dragon voice, huh? We were living in harmony, but Crag attacked us. Luckily, after the attack, Crag and his worms retreated, since they are underground dragons and cannot stand the sunlight for very long. But now they are coming back. They are looking for the gems. If the current player's phase is not yet over, complete it, and then skip the enemy phase. Alright, so I guess I play my turn now. And I'm just going to try to shoot them with all the ink shots I can muster. So let's do that. So that's 1 hit. And then go for the second one.
Oh my gosh.
I only have 1 health, so I guess I'm not going to be able to reroll. So let's do my 3rd attack.
Yay.
And there we go. So this one can come off. Not bad, not the best. About 50-50 there. So now we've completed the player phase and we do the enemy phase, but we're skipping that. So we flip this goal card. And you hear Eidolon's voice again, but he seems worried. Thanks for helping, visitor. I sense that our enemies are looking for my gems of Genesis. Those gems are capable of unimaginable things. My brother Crag has always wanted them, but luckily they are hidden. They were in my custody, but since their power is too tempting, I had one of my advisors hide them a long time ago in the Tree of Dreams. In this way, nobody would be tempted by them, not even I. I know they are somewhere around the Tree of Dreams, but you will have to search for them. Find them before our enemies do. It says, new trouble ahead. You spot a big wave of worms on the horizon, sniffing the air for your traces like dogs on the run. What will you do? Read both options and choose one together. So here are our choices. We can stand here and fight side by side with vigor. You will not abandon someone in need. Or go straight to the Tree of Dreams. You have a paramount quest to carry out urgently.
The last option goes straight to them.
We're going straight for the tree?
Yeah.
All right. You will follow Eidolon's orders. Write the keyword duty. Discard the next 6 cards from the top of the deck without reading them and proceed to card 20. So let's write down duty. And then we're going to discard 6 cards. Vigor joins the fight. Move any heroes and worms currently on the bushes or Vigor's area to this area. All right, so Tina goes to here. Vigor says, come under my wings. I will awaken your inner strength with my leftover magic. You need my powers more than I do to carry on with your quest. Each hero draws 1 shred card. Oh, and I was supposed to pop Vigor up. So they're helping us out. We both get 1 shred card. So this can be for Sid. It says exploration. Dragons were very curious creatures, but the ones who discovered Oniria's inner secret was human. Read the back of any one available interaction card that put this back face down. So we had that one last game. And 1 for Tina. It says seek for glory. Glory awaits beyond every fight, and it will heal from every wound. Vigor. So perform an attack. If you defeat at least 1 worm, recover 2 health. Okay, so Tina has that card. And then we awaken our strength. Flip this card and read it. Place this card on top of the following 4 upgrade cards in a separate stack as shown. So we put this on top of these next few cards. But it says, if your hero is in the area below Vigor's wings, you may perform the following action. Awaken your strength. Take your upgrade card from the stack and tuck it under your hero card. Very interesting. So we'll look at those when they come out. But I guess we can see what Ken's looks like as an example since we're not playing with him. So it says, my motto, aspire not to be the best on the team, rather the best for the team. And okay, so you can either getting the cheer the leader ability by sliding that under your character, or you can rotate it and gain the overstrain ability. So this card, Ken's, and the blue character, I forgot her name.
Tina.
No, Tina's the yellow one. That's who you're playing. So we're going to keep those under here for when we are able to activate it. So we have to stand under his wings in order to gain that, which is going to be around this space under here, right under there. Mm-hmm. And now we keep playing with another player's phase. Each hero takes 3 actions, then the enemy phase as normal, and every hero must gain their upgrade. That's our goal, and then we can proceed. So, do you want to go first or me?
I can go first. Can I pick up the gem?
Sure.
That's 1 action.
1 action.
And I can move.
Yep, so I think you have to go this way, and then you can go second space to here. I think he's blocking, probably have to go around, so that's probably it, all you can do. So now I can go, do I want to attack first? Or I can go 1, 2, and then get the upgrade with my 3rd action. Or I can attack first, and then maybe we both get our upgrades next round.
Well, it's up to you.
I'm going to attack first, just to clean things up a little bit.
Okay.
Hopefully I can take 1 out. Alright, so 2 dice. Nice. So I can move the stun onto here and take this guy out. Very good. And then I'm going to move around 1 and 2 under the canopy of the dragon. Okay, it's time for the last card in the worm deck here. We got a Dark Blast, so that's going to be 1 spawn. And then return 1 worm to the supply from each area where there are 3 or more worms. Any heroes in these areas lose 2 health, and any heroes in adjacent areas lose 1 health each. Well, there are no such spaces, so fortunately there's no dark blasting. Again, we will shuffle this deck for next round, but now we get to do another hero phase and we can start getting our upgrades. Maybe I'll go first and get the upgrade. And so I just need to do this special action, awaken your strength. Take your upgrade from the stack and place it under your hero. So here I got the new Sid card. It says, a new looter shooter battle royale video game. I have a new favorite one, Blasting Worms in Oneria. And then I can choose capture. So collect up to 2 sparks from adjacent areas, but not your area. Or blast, collect a spark from your area, and if you do, deal damage to each of up to 3 worms in your area. So I thought that having to spend an action to get a spark was kind of steep as a cost, but now these abilities are making it look a lot more attractive to pick up some sparks. So I'm going to choose blast and just slide that under Sid like this, and now I have a new special skill.
Nice.
And then my second action, I guess I'm going to move over to here. And shoot, I can start. I have one more action that I can use to shoot. Oh, okay. Well, maybe next time. All right, your turn. You want to move in and get your upgrade?
Sure.
All right, so you got to move under here and then take this card. We got Tina's upgrade. Whether we lose or we win, I cheer for my team.
Yay!
Oh, and then we've got Medicate. Choose a hero in your area or an adjacent area. You may choose yourself, then roll 3 dice, and for each hit, that hero recovers 1. Or you can get a Shared Grace skill. Any hero in your area, including you, can return a shard to the supply, and each hero who does recovers 2 health.
I'm gonna choose Medicate for the skill.
Okay, so just slide that underneath, and we've achieved the goal. So we can flip this, I guess. Goal fulfilled. Discard the Vigor's Powers card. You feel renewed by Vigor's magical vital energy. Flip 1 up. Wow, we're up to 8.
Yay!
Vigor, however, seems weakened. If you have the keyword corruption, each hero gains a shard, a spark, but you must also flip 1 down. Okay, I spoke too soon. We're down to 7. But we each get one of those crystals. Thank you. And we proceed to the next card. Vigor says, you must go. I will make sure you can reach the tree. But in order for our efforts not to be in vain, we must ensure that you'll have enough time to search for the gems undisturbed. Despite having poor eyesight, worms have an incredible sense of smell. They would easily track you. Thus, it is paramount that you wash off your human odor by cleansing in the purifying creek before escaping. Place the next card, number 28, as shown. So that's going to be around the other side of the board. Take the next 2 cards, and without looking at them, shuffle them into the worm deck face down. So that's 2 more worm cards. Don't look at that, but I have to shuffle those in. Okay, so this will go here, around back.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 2 cards added to the worm deck that we haven't seen. Mystery effects. And it says, away to the tree. Vigor says, once you are done cleansing yourselves, climb over me to reach the tree. The worms won't stop coming. I will keep them distracted while you run. Flip this card and place it as shown. So we're going to put it on display right here. It says, special rule, climbing Vigor. I guess let's read it first. This area is adjacent to Vigor's back area. If you have the keyword cleansing, you can move from the back of Vigor to the area inside the Tree of Dreams. Vigor provides you cover. From now on, if a worm would move onto Vigor's back area, flip 1 time down instead, then move the worm back to the dark vortex area and ignore any remaining actions for that worm. So Vigor will fight for us and defend this area. The worms cannot climb up here, but if we let them get that far, we lose time for that. So that's not good. So this goes here to remind us that this space here is adjacent to Vigor's back. Keep playing as follows. With the enemy phase first here, reveal the top of the worm deck and apply its effects. Worms spawn in the dark vortex area in the top right corner of the book. Then player's phase, goal, get all the heroes inside the tree. As soon as a hero moves into the area inside the tree, they stop playing and just wait for the others. So normally the cards say if we have to skip the rest of the player's phase. This time it didn't say to skip it. You have one more action left. This goal card says we need to proceed with the enemy's phase. I don't know if that means we totally have to skip your last action. What do you think?
I don't like it.
You want your action?
Yeah.
All right, so what do you want your third action to be?
I'm gonna...
You probably just have to move somewhere, and there's only one place to move to.
To you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So just move out there, and that's pretty much it. All you can do. So now we will draw from the freshly shuffled deck here and see what the worms do. I think this is one of the new ones. Oh no, this is the ranged attack, which means they can attack with range, which is not good. So we do get one spawn, and then, this worm gets to remove its counter, and this ranged attack is going to be pretty bad for us actually. So that one that just lost its stun then gets to do a ranged attack basically and hit one of us. We only have one each, so I'm going to die. And then there's two more worms that both get two actions, but all they can do is finish you off for one.
And we just die.
And we die. So the worms have way more actions than they need to take us out, but I don't think they just ignore us now. So some of those actions are just going to be wasted, and the enemy phase will end, and then we can start the hero phase. And the way we do that is we stand up all the knocked out heroes.
So we have to lose the time.
We have to lose a time for each, and now we're back to 5 and 5. It looks like. And then we do get our full health back. It's 2, 4, 5 for me.
4 for me.
There you go. And then we have to plan our strategy. So one strategy we can do is we're both in this space, and we can just move 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, we have to go to the spring. I forgot. We have to cleanse in the creek first. So we have to go that way. And we still haven't searched the dark vortex, so we might want to do that before we leave this place.
Okay.
So I was thinking we can just run out of here, but I forgot we have to cleanse. So I guess I will start by just shooting.
Attack.
Because I have the bigger attack.
Yes.
And we're up to full health. And also, I was going to say the other strategy would be to kill the monsters first before we escape, because last time we lost time at the end because there were 2 monsters still in play. So we might want to get it to low monsters as possible before we leave.
Well, that's why I told you attack first, and then you say, oh, if we keep attacking, and they're going to keep appearing, so.
You're right. I was like, let's just get out, and then we got punished for it, so. Should have listened to Tiffany. All right. Nice. Man, I'm good at this. Okay. 1 down. I'm going again. Maybe I can clear the way for you to cleanse. All right. 1. Yes. Okay. Okay. 1 more. Ugh. Okay.
Too bad.
Well, I could stun them both, or I could just finish one off.
Just finish one off.
All right.
That's probably better.
All right. All right, and then for you, what would you like to do?
I can move.
Okay, so you move 1. It's hard for you to see from that position, but there's 2 more spaces.
I want to open the other card.
You want to open this one?
Yeah.
Oh, so do you want to move instead? You want to move into the dark portal?
Is that bad?
Well, that's where the enemies come out from.
Yeah.
All right, let's check it out. Well, I'm interested to see it, so here we go. Investigating the dark portal. It says, this is the magical portal the worms are coming through. It appears to be underground of Oneria, the underworld. Which keyword do you have? Do we have caution or alliance, or do we have altruism? We have caution. The ground shakes. Something fishy is happening down there. Eidolon might be right. Oneria is in great danger. We flip 1 time up. So we just learned something, but we got some time out of it, so not bad. That will help our final score in the end. And you have one more action.
I can move.
Wanna move?
Yeah.
So you can move into the space with the mushrooms.
Yes.
And then we have
That's it.
an enemy attack. Ambush, if you have 5 face up or more, apply these effects. Ugh, we do. So enemy comes out and they all take an action. So do you want to split them up or move them toward, maybe they all come to me?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to have them all come to me
Yeah, it's fine.
because I can do damage to enemies in my space. Okay, but we do have to draw another card after the ambush. And it is Arise. So that's 2 actions each. Wow, that's 4 damage. Boom, boom. And then we skip those spawns because they have the silver border.
Woo.
But maybe you can go cleanse now and we'll see what happens.
Okay. So I can move one action then.
Move 1 and then cleanse in the creek.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah, cleanse in the creek. Says you wash your human odor off in the creek. Have all heroes interacted with this card? Not yet. The cleansing and magic in the water restores you. Choose to have your hero either gain 1 health back or a spark. So I guess you get a spark then. There you go. So you can start spending them using the hail of arrows.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
So there
So
you go.
this, I can vote 3 of that. Oh, sweet. I like that.
So you have 1 more action, and you could just use the hail of arrows. You may as well. You got 3 sparks to spare.
Mhm.
So why don't you use your 3rd action for that? And then you roll 3 dice. And for each hit, deal 1 damage to any 1 different worm on the board. So 2 hits means you can hit the 2 different worms that are on the board. So that's really nice. Because now that was your 3rd action. So now on my turn, I can use my spray can grenade and I'll spend my spark to deal 1 damage to each of up to 3 worms in my area and just finish them both off. So now we have no worms, and that was 1 of my actions. And then with 2, 3, I can move into the mushroom space and then do the enemy phase. Poisonous blow. In this phase, if there isn't any hero in the same, so basically it's the range attack, 2 actions, and no worm spawn. So literally nothing happens.
Yay!
Boom.
That's better.
Okay, and maybe this time I'll go first because I haven't cleansed yet. So I'll move cleanse in the creek, and this time we can read the other side, which says, yes, all heroes have interacted with this card, so your group is now cleansed, even if only for a while. Worms won't be able to track your position after you escape into the Tree of Dreams. Write the word cleansing and flip 1 time up. So back up to 7, and I'll write cleansing. So now we have corruption and cleansing. Sounds opposite. Discard, discard, and now all we have to do is get out. So I've got 1 more action, so I'll move back here, and then you have 3 actions. I assume you just want to move as far as you can, because we don't have any worms to fight.
Well, I can move up here. Can I move up here? Oh, I have to play.
In order to get up here, you got to go around this
Oh,
way,
I
and
see, I see.
you got to ride his back to get up there.
Okay.
So that was it, but now another enemy, just a lot of movement. Ambush, if there are more worms in the supply than on the board, there are, because we killed them all. So we get ambushed again, and then this one will move in to attack me with its 1 action, but we have to draw another card. And it says Rise, so that's, dang, 2 attacks. So the first action is going to kill me. Second action is going to move toward Tina. And then we get 2 more coming out.
Oh my gosh.
So now we got some work to do to clean these up before we run away. So start of the player phase, I get to stand back up. We have to spend a time back down to 6. And I get 5 health. Man, that health went fast last time. And now you can use your hail of arrows again.
I can do that.
Yeah, can we do that?
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you should spend a health and re-roll them,
Okay.
in my opinion, because you have 4 health, so.
Okay.
Try that again. 2 health, that's good. All right, so I'm going to put it on this one and this one. And you could even do that another time. One more hail of arrows before we go? What do you think?
Sure.
All right. Spend the spark and roll those dice up. 2 again, very nice.
Okay, I can cue 2.
So now we're down to only 1 worm.
And then you can go.
You still have 1 more action, right? That was just 2 actions, the 2 hail of arrows.
Oh, okay.
So do you...
can move
Okay. So move to here
and then down.
and done. And then I can do...
You can move, honey.
All right, so I'm going to move with you. 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3. So now we're together, and we can, next turn, we can, if worms get close, maybe we can attack them.
Yeah. Right now, just one, so we don't have to worry.
But more might come out right now. It's a dark blast. So 1 more worm comes out. There are not 3 in any spaces, so that's it. Dang, I was kind of hoping they would come closer to us because then we could shoot them. But instead, we can't really shoot them. We can just escape together.
Kind of far.
All right, and now we get to move together as we escape.
1, 2,
Yep.
and
And we would just waste our 3rd action.
3.
I don't know if we're allowed to go there. Ah!
3.
All right, and 3. We've escaped the worms over here. And the dragon, we got to ride on his back to get out. All right, so let's see what the goal says. You have safely reached the Tree of Dreams. Which keyword do you have, duty or friendship?
We have duty.
We have duty. As you get to safety, Vigor is overwhelmed by your enemies. He kept them engaged and sacrificed himself for you. You swear his loss will not be in vain. Discard the next card without reading it. All right, so this... Oh, don't read that. It's gone. Okay. Close Vigor's pop-up. Gently push Vigor's tail back into the book. Return any worm beneath it to the supply.
Ooh, yeah.
We don't have any worms underneath it. So I feel like we're going to get punished for how many worms we left out. The worms retreated and you won a battle, but the war is still on. Sooner or later, they will track your position and come back in force. Return any leftover worms and sparks still on the board to the supply. Discard the Climbing Vigor card. All right. Okay. Tree of Dreams. You enter Eidolon's palace. Where could the gems of Genesis be? You would ask Eidolon, but you don't know how to contact him. Exhausted, you take stock of the situation. You are cast into the middle of a war between mighty and terrifying dragons. It is a lot to bear. You deserve some rest. You decide to camp, and soon after, someone has a hilarious idea to take the edge off of this scary situation. Take the next card, and in turns, read the puns for your hero to the others. Take your time to enjoy this moment. You ready, honey?
Yes.
Why does listening to dragons take time? Because they have long tails.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be hilarious.
Haha.
You gonna read yours, the yellow one?
What do dragons say after getting a present? Thanks a lot.
This is top-notch comedy, honey. Top-notch comedy. All right. Did at least one player laugh? Well, we were laughing.
Yeah.
Just we were laughing at the jokes instead of with the jokes.
We both.
You feel relieved. Life feels much lighter when you are laughing about it. Flip 1 time up.
Yay.
Phew! Good thing we laughed. End of the chapter. Count the face up. Time. So we got 7. So again, we got the middle. What a wild day. Thinking about your next big quest, you fall asleep. You did well today.
Yay.
Mark your total time, which we will do. And then, after playing chapter 2, to restore this deck, sort them. Sort. Close the book. Next time, play chapter 3. So, there we go. We got onto the tree. We can start searching for the gems of Genesis. Unfortunately, Vigor is no longer of this world.
Nice.
All right, so stay tuned for chapter 3. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Subscribe so we can get more subscribers, and bye.